tweets actually blew up as well, but it was not all in a good way, I guess. So, welcome back. I'm already here at my office for 2 hours straight doing deep work, because today is actually a pretty busy day, so the 2 works of deep hour did me well. And yeah, still on the agenda, new developer updates, new Feedify feature, sending the Feedify newsletter. Yeah, one big thing I want to do today is moving away from Google Analytics, because I want to track every data point across all of my sites and platforms in a better way. Google Analytics 4 is just terrible, and found this tool, going to check if it works out, but yeah, we'll keep you posted. So yeah, with that being said, let's get straight into it. And yes, we got to set that MRR before we start, but now we can actually do it with the official Sip.MRR mug. It's really here. If you want it as well, link in the description. Let's go.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right?
All right, so I've managed to set up this tool called Plausible.io, and this is not sponsored, but Plausible.io finally made it possible to switch away from GA4, because GA4 is just horrible. And yeah, with Plausible.io, it seems like I'm finally able to track all traffic conversions from all of my sites and platforms. And this is what it looks like. So I've set it up for all of my different sites. And yeah, for Feedify, you can see we had over 10,000 visitors in just a couple of months. And yeah, you see some general stats, but if you scroll down, and this is the most important and interesting thing about Plausible, you can see all of your top sources, even with the favicons in front of it. And it's very visual. And as you can see, Twitter and YouTube are both really important marketing channels for Feedify's traffic. But mainly why I wanted to use Plausible, if we switch to my personal site, because one of the things I wanted to track better are these goal conversions, right? So I'm tracking newsletter signups for my free course and other info products. So for example, if we click on the thank you page, the conversion for the newsletter, it automatically filters the whole dashboard. So now I'm seeing all the top sources for bringing in new newsletter subscribers, right? So one thing that's pretty interesting to see is that TikTok is actually bringing in a decent amount of subscribers in the last couple of days. And I guess this has everything to do with one of my recent TikToks blowing up right now. But yeah, awesome tool. Again, highly recommend, not sponsored, not even an affiliate link. Just look it up, plausible.io. And yeah, go try it for yourself. I really like it. And speaking of blowing up, one of my tweets actually blew up as well, but it was not all in a good way, I guess. So this exact tweet got both some love and hate. Let me play it real quick. All right, so this is exactly why SaaS is the best business model. Because this guy just sold his SaaS startup, Feather.so, for a whopping $250,000. And the best part, he was actually only making 6.5K a month. So a lot of people were actually replying to me that I was saying only 6.5K a month. And, you know, on the one hand, I get it, but this wasn't my intention at all. I meant it more in relation to the sale of $250,000, which was the purchasing price of the exit of the same startup. It was just more about putting things in perspective that you don't really need to make a lot of money. And don't get me wrong, 6.5K or almost 7K a month is pretty damn good money, right? But if you consider making 6.5K a month, you can make an exit of $250,000. That's a lot of money and even life-changing for some. So I just wanted to point out only 6.5K to get the $250,000 exit. But that wasn't the only hate I got. He was making almost 7K a month, and now he gets a fat check of $250,000. You know, getting to 7K a month in SaaS isn't that hard. Now, when I say 7K isn't that hard, it's not me saying it's easy. But, and you can agree with me or not, getting to 7K a month with a SaaS product is very doable if, and this is important, if you have the right product and you go all in. So not treating it like a side project like many of you do, but really going all in, staying consistent. Yeah, 7K or arguably 10K a month is very, very doable. And again, I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not debunking the number of 7K a month. I mean, come on, it's huge, right? But still, it's doable. And the only thing I wanted to show with this clip is that an MRR of 7K a month can yield an exit or a sale of $250,000. And that's why I wanted to share this story. Pure motivation. Anyway, you know what they say, right? If they're not talking about you, you're doing something wrong. Time for lunch. So during lunch, I always like to watch some YouTube, and on today's menu, we have a new video from this channel called EO, which I highly recommend. It's full of stories from entrepreneurs and founders. And today's video is actually from the founder of Circle.so. So this is a community platform, very popular community platform, in fact. And it's also actually the platform I used to host my community and course, the Zero to SaaS course, when it initially launched last year. So yeah, always fun and inspiring to watch these kind of videos. Again, highly recommend the channel EO. It's full of stories like this one. So yeah, going to enjoy lunch, watch some videos, see you in a bit.
And I couldn't get my hands off it. I would just come home from school, build a website, live in Silicon Valley, and it really felt like it was a land of opportunity.
In a bigger user story. And that's what we're going to show as the last step of onboarding.
All right, so I promised to reply to one of the comments on the last vlog. And yeah, I think this one would be a pretty interesting one. So apparently people are still wondering why I'm building Feedify and not building out Upvote, for example. And yeah, it has nothing to do with full ownership because I'm the solo founder and owner of both Upvote and Feedify. There are two main things. One is building a product for a different market, and the other thing is actually something I will elaborate pretty soon. I just cannot share it yet. Yeah, it is what it is right now. I guess you have to subscribe and stay tuned for the big reveal. All right, let's do another one. Why are you spreading so much energy across many different things? Upvote, Feedify, the course, community, newsletter, coaching, etc. Instead of just building out Upvote. Pretty simple answer. I get bored easily. So yeah, I need different things in my life, and building this community, the Zero to SaaS community, and teaching people about SaaS through my course is, you know, one of the most wonderful things I've ever did. You know, nothing makes me happier than all of these, almost all 5-star reviews and people saying that my videos, my course helped them start in SaaS. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the best thing. So in a couple of months, we are actually traveling to Portugal for 1 month. And yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you where we're staying at. So we've booked this amazing villa with an infinity pool, hot tub, and yeah, all the amenities we really want and need. The only challenge, as with every stay, is where I'm going to set up my workspace. I need a proper workspace, right? But I'm actually thinking about using this table over here on the balcony. So I have a nice overview of, you know, the garden and the pool. Yeah, it should be an inspiring workspace, right? But I guess I really need something like this. This is in Bali, but you can rent premium monitors, chairs, and even a standing desk. They just deliver it at your stay, and yeah, your whole stay you can enjoy a proper workspace, but couldn't find anything like this in Portugal. Yeah, who knows, maybe in a couple of years when we're moving to Portugal, hybrid, which is the plan, this will be my next venture. But for now, I think this will do. All right, time to update you all on Feedify. So I was actually about to send the monthly newsletter for our Feedify users with all of the updates. And yeah, in the previous vlog, I talked about this new feature, right? The roadmap, which is now integrated in your Feedify widget. Hold on, there's the new update. All right, newest version. When you now open up your Feedify widget, you have this roadmap, but I talked about this feature in the previous vlog already. But there's actually one new feature that we shipped this week, and it's uploading your own image. So previously, you could only submit new feedback with an automatic screenshot, right? You click this button and it will create this screenshot of the page you're at. But now you can actually upload your own image as well. So obviously a great feature for all of your users that want to submit their own image with annotations or drawings, etc. Speaking of which, we are going to work on these annotations and drawings for the automatic screenshot feature, but that's for another sprint. So furthermore, what's coming up, soon you'll be able to change your statuses, so you can change the status labels for feedback posts, change the name, color, etc. Feedback button styling, so we want to launch these buttons on the right or left side of your screen instead of only the bubble at the left or right corner. Merging feedback is a big one because right now, if you have a lot of feedback, the chances are you have duplicate or similar posts, and you can now merge all of that feedback into one. And our first integrations are coming, so Slack and Zapier. So yeah, lots of things going on. Still going strong. 2 new customers this week. Definitely sipping that MRR. All right, so newsletter done. Let's send this out to our customers. And by the way, the tool I'm using for sending our newsletters is called Email Octopus. Highly recommend. Link in the description below. So this actually goes out to 226 users that are either in trial or on the paid plan. So let's go. So that's it for today. I'm going home. I'm going for a run, as always. Oh, wait, we have to talk about the tweet of the week, right? And the tweet of the week is actually a great one because I was just talking about going home, going for a run, but to be honest, I'm not feeling it as much as I do normally when I'm done with work, and I'm always looking forward to my run, but I don't know, just not feeling it today. But either way, I'm going, and this tweet is actually pretty accurate. So it says, start building habits. Motivation gets us started. Habits keeps us going. And that's exactly why I'm going for a run either way, because I know that the habit of running after my work is doing me well. So while I'm now thinking, maybe I go for a 2-kilometer run or a 3-kilometer run, I know for a fact, once I'm running, I'll do a 5 or 7-kilometer run either way. And that's why building habits is such a strong thing, because you don't really need to have all the motivation in the world all the time. You just do the habit, you just do the thing you promised doing. And one thing's for sure, you will never ever regret the thing after you've done it. So with that being said, I am now going home, going for my habit, going for a run, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Oh, and also don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.